Namaste everyone, this is Sagar sir from Colonel's Academy and we are now continuing with Geography chapter number 3 Physiography and Drainage of Standard 10th. हमने दो वीडियोस ऑलरेडी इसके अपलोड कर दिए हैं. Now this is the third video in this series in which we are going to study is the physiography of Brazil. पर जब physiography का मतलब लैंडस्केप के लैंड माउंटेनियस है, प्लेटो है, प्लेन है, किस तरीके का लैंड उस कंट्री में पाया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज फिजियोग्राफी. So once again we revise what have we already studied up till now to get a continuation. This is how the Indian physiography is divided. That is the Himalayas in the north part, then the Gangetic Plain, that is the second physical division of India. Then the third is the highlands in the plateau, that is the third physical division. The fourth physical division is the Konkan coast, Malabar coast, Coromandel coast, that is the eastern coastal plain, western coastal plain, and lastly the Indian islands, that is Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal. So that is how we have divided the territory of India or the country of India into various physiographic subdivisions. Now this is the map which I am again and again telling you all. Okay, this is a basic map of India, of mountains of India, that you all should be by heart with. That is the Aravalli mountains that is present in the Rajasthan part of India. Then the Vindhyas and Satpuras that are in the central part that separate the North India and the South India, the Vindhyas and the Satpuras. Then the Western Ghats in the west, Eastern Ghats in the east, Garo, Khasi, Jaintia hills in the northeast part of India, and Cardamom hills which are connecting the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats in the south, Nilgiris and Cardamom hills. So this is the basic part of India that you all should know. This is how the landscape looks like. This is another basic map of India with the altitude. Altitude मतलब height. Height के हिसाब से ये पूरा map दिया गया है, जिसमें rivers भी साथ में दी गई है. Rivers, mountains, both. So these are the two basic maps about India that you should be aware about. Then we have already seen the five main physiographic division of India. First is the Himalayas. Second is the North Indian plains. Third is the peninsula, that is also called as a Deccan Plateau. Coastal plains, that is the West Coastal Plain, East Coastal Plain, and the islands. Then we have seen about the Indian rivers. अगर फिजियोग्राफी ऑफ इंडिया के बारे में आप लोगों ने अभी तक नहीं देखा होगा तो उसका वीडियो अपलोडेड है चैनल पे, प्लेलिस्ट में आप देख सकते हैं. Classification of Indian rivers. Now that was the second part which I have taken. That is the rivers originating in the Himalayas of India and rivers originating in the peninsula. Then the rivers meeting the Arabian Sea and rivers meeting the Bay of Bengal. हमने इसको चार पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया था, इफ यू ऑल रिमेंबर डियर स्टूडेंट्स. बराबर, हिमालय से चालू होके अरेबियन सी में एंड होती है इंडस रिवर. हिमालय से चालू होके बे ऑफ बंगाल में एंड होती है. बराबर, फॉर एग्जांपल रिवर गंगा, ब्रह्मपुत्रा. देन पेनिनसुला से चालू होके अरेबियन सी में एंड होने वाली रिवर है नर्मदा, तापी. एंड पेनिनसुला से चालू होके बे ऑफ बंगाल में एंड होने वाली है, बराबर, दैट इज गोदावरी, कृष्णा, कावेरी. So these are the various rivers that you should be aware about. There is a typo here, it is Bay of Bengal. So that was the drainage of India. That are the different rivers of India. These are the river systems of India. Okay, these are how the rivers of India have spanned out. Then this is the drainage of Brazil. Brazil का भी हम लोगों ने study किया था drainage system उसी वीडियो में, second part में, कि Amazon is a major river of Brazil. There are various smaller rivers which are joining Amazon. These are called as the tributaries of river Amazon. Then you have another river to the eastern part of Brazil, that is São Francisco. Then the southward flowing rivers in Brazil are Paraguay and Parana. So these are the various river systems of Brazil. Now in this video, what we'll be seeing is the physiographical divisions of Brazil. So just like India 5 parts में divided है physiography के हिसाब से, same way Brazil भी 5 parts में divided है physiography के हिसाब से. Even a cursory look at the map will make you realize that a large part of Brazil is occupied, as you can see, बराबर, is the first part, that is the highlands. Highlands मतलब जो mountain से नीचे हो और sea level से ऊपर हो, तो उसको highlands बोला जाता है. So as you are able to see here, dear students, it is the highlands of Brazil यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है ईस्टर्न पार्ट में ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड्स एंड नॉर्थन पार्ट में द गयाना हाईलैंड्स दैट इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द कंट्री फ्रेंच गयाना एज वेल. Second is the plateau region. Small mountains are observed here. There are no very high and long extending mountains in the country, just like India has. Northern part में इंडिया के पूरा एक mountainous range बना है, वैसा यहाँ पे नहीं है. Except for the northern Amazon basin and in the southwest along the upper parts of Paraguay basin, there are no wide plains in the country. Plain. You remember that plain is a region जो river के बाजू में होता है. रिवर जो अपने साथ मट्टी लाती है उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? प्लेन. PLAIN. So Parana Paraguay river basin is in the southern part and the Amazon part. इसके अलावा यहाँ पे ज्यादा प्लेन एरिया नहीं है. Even the coastal plains are restricted in their expanse. Expanse मतलब they are not very wide. बराबर. So इनका ज्यादा मतलब एरिया नहीं है. That is coastal plains. This is the coastal area of Brazil. You can see Brazil also has a very long coastline. So in all, now what we are going to see is pay attention towards this map. This is a very simple and important map. North part में Brazil के हमको देखने को मिल रहा है Guyana Highlands. Eastern part में है Brazilian Highlands. Then Brazil के west और north में है Amazon Basin. Brazil के south में है Paraguay Parana River Basin. Then central part of Brazil जो plateau है that is called as Brazilian Shield. Shield is the oldest part of the continent. Remember this. The oldest part of the continent is usually called as the shield. So this is how the altitude wise Brazil looks like. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे meters के हिसाब से दिया हुआ है पूरा altitude. And as you can see in the entire Brazil, you cannot see anywhere the height above 2000 meters. The height is जो भी है maximum height is also between 1500 to 2000 meters, 3000 as well, but not above that. So the physiographic divisions of Brazil are first and very important, the Brazilian highlands. As you can see, the eastern part of Brazil is the Brazilian highlands. This is how it looks like, the Brazilian highlands. Second is the Great Escarpment. Now what is an escarpment, dear students? is हमारे coastal plain के बाजू का जो mountain areas होता है वो erode हो जाता है because of the winds and oceans. So when it gets eroded because of the wind and water, it breaks. And when it breaks, this part is called as escarped part. इसको है ना पूरी तरीके से erode कर दिया गया है. That is called as escarpment. So the eastern part of Brazil, the coastal plain के बाजू में आपको escarpment देखने मिलेगा. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, यहाँ पे Porto Alegre है वहाँ पे. This is how the escarpment looks like. Then the coastal region of Brazil, very beautiful coast Brazil has. It has coastal parts in the north and coastal parts in the east. This is the coastal city of Brazil. Next is the plain region of Brazil. Plains, as you can see, बराबर ये Amazon basin जो है वो plain area बन चुका है because of the mud brought by the rivers. Then Parana Paraguay river basin, and last is the islands. So there are few islands in Brazil, not many. So that is what we'll be seeing. This is how the islands look like. So one by one now we'll be studying. पहला topic है the Brazilian highlands. The southern part of Brazil is occupied by an extensive plateau. It is differently described as a Brazilian highlands or Brazilian shield or Brazilian plateau. So as you are able to observe, बराबर यहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा बराबर these are Brazilian highlands here. बराबर that is towards the eastern part. बराबर eastern part of Brazil and the southern part of Brazil. So these are the two parts where you are able to see the Brazilian highlands. Brazilian highlands ये पूरा eastern part cover होता है. Then Guyana highlands इधर north में है. Brazilian and the Guyana highlands together form the core of South American continent. Core is that part जो आज तक कभी पानी के अंदर नहीं गया हो. ठीक है. जैसे बहुत सारी बार क्या होता है कि बहुत सारा जो कॉन्टिनेंटल एरिया है वो भी पानी के अंदर किसी ना किसी एज में अर्थ के फॉर्मेशन पीरियड में कभी ना कभी पानी के अंदर था. बट ये वो पार्ट होता है कोर वाला पार्ट जो आज तक कभी पानी के अंदर नहीं गया हो. The main part of the Guyana highlands, now Guyana highlands we are talking about, the main Guyana highlands is covering the country of Venezuela and up to French Guyana. So you can see here in this map, बराबर, this is here the Guyana Highlands, जो ब्राजील के नॉर्थ पार्ट को कवर करता है. पूरा कंट्री ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट वेनेजुएला, more than half of the country is covered by it. Guyana, Suriname, and French Guyana. So it starts from Venezuela, ends in French Guyana, the Guyana Highlands. In Brazil, it covers the states of Roraima, Para, and Amapá. जो ब्राजील का टेरिटरी कवर हुआ है ना, वो कौन से स्टेट है, वो यहाँ पे आप देखने को देख सकते हैं, बराबर. फर्स्ट इज रोराइमा, पारा एंड अमापा. इसका जो नॉर्थ पार्ट है, ये पूरा जो नॉर्थ पार्ट था, दैट वाज कवर्ड बाय व्हाट, दैट वाज कवर्ड बाय द ब्राजीलियन शील्ड, सॉरी, द गयाना हाईलैंड्स. द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ दिस हाईलैंड्स इज फाउंड इन ब्राजील. ये गयाना हाईलैंड्स का सदर्न पार्ट ब्राजील का नॉर्थ पार्ट है. This is how the highlands look like. You can see it's a total plateau area, flat land है एकदम ऐसा. But the highest peak of the lower part of this highlands is found in Brazil. Highest peak of Brazil, Pico da Neblina, is 3,014 meters high and lies on the border between Brazil and Venezuela. You can see the photographs now. This is the photograph of Pico da Neblina. That is the highest mountain of Brazil, which is 3,000 meters high. On the contrary, अगर हम comparison करें तो इंडिया का जो highest mountain है, that is K2, बराबर, that is almost 8,200 meters in height. So that is the height of our mountain, our highest mountain. This is the Neblina peak, as you can see on the map. ये रहा यहाँ पे Neblina. It is on the border between Brazil and Venezuela. The regions to the east and the south part of the Brazilian highlands have an altitude of almost 1,000 meters and more than that. This is the height you are able to see here. So 0 to 200, 200 to 800 and 800 to 1,000. So ये जो Brazilian highlands है, बराबर, यहाँ पे हमारे Brazilian highlands थे. Brazilian highlands के east part और Brazilian highlands के south part में the height is more than 1,000 meters. But in other parts, the height is between 500 to 1,000 meters. So as you can see, majority of the map is yellow. So yellow is 200 to 600 meters. बराबर, जो इन लोगों ने यहाँ पे दिया है 500 to maximum 1,000. The highlands gradually slope towards the north and slopes are not very steep. Now, slopes दो kind के होते हैं, gentle slope and steep slope. जो straight slope होता है, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं steep slope. और जो थोड़ा सा एकदम फ्लैट होता है, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं जेंटल स्लोप. So the slopes are not very steep and the slope is towards the north. The tributaries of Amazon flowing through this region has made rapids and waterfalls. I'll show you the photograph of what is a rapid. That is at the last part. This is the Amazon River. This is the Amazon Basin. So many smaller rivers are joining the Amazon River. Towards the north, the slopes are steep but not terminal portion of the highlands and flow northwards to meet the Atlantic Ocean. So you can see here, बराबर ऐसा है, यहाँ पे भी steep slope नहीं है, and this slope is gradually moving towards the Atlantic Ocean. Some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay, and Parana originate from the southern slopes of the highlands and enter into Argentina. So ये रहा Parana River, ये रहा Paraguay, Parana and Uruguay River, which are forming or which are starting from the southern part of the highlands and then they are moving towards the country of Argentina. So this is your Brazilian highlands. So Brazilian highlands के south part में ये originate होके then they are going towards the country of Argentina. That is what they are trying to tell us in this point. Its slopes towards the east is steep and it appears in the form of an escarpment. So eastern slope थोड़ा steep है and जैसा कि मैंने बताया escarpment क्या होता है, eroded part of the mountain is called as escarpment. This is a rapid. See, you can see मतलब they are having those adventures water sports जहाँ पे मतलब आपको पानी में उन लोग लेके जाते हैं in that water boat and वहाँ पे जो जहाँ पे the difference is there in the land. थोड़ा सा वो पानी में डिफरेंस होता है लैंड में, बराबर ऐसा है, तो वो पानी अचानक ऐसा नीचे आ जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ रैपिड. ओके, दिस इज अ वाटरफॉल, ब्यूटीफुल वाटरफॉल्स ऑफ ब्राजील. These are some natural waterfalls that you are able to see. So we've completed the first physiographic division of Brazil, that is the Brazilian highlands and the Guyana highlands. The second is great escarpment near the coastal parts. Though it occupies a very small area, the nature of its slope and the effect it has on climate makes it a separate physiographic region. So you can see here, this is the great escarpment. The eastern side of the highlands is demarcated because of the escarpment. Demarcated is separated. So Brazilian highlands or escarpment separated hai. In this region, the altitude is around 790 meters. This is how the escarpment looks like. This is how it is eroded. In some regions, the height decreases gradually. The escarpment is very steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. We'll just see on the map. The escarpment is, in some regions, the height decreases gradually is slowly. Escarpment is very steep, बहुत ज़्यादा steep है. That is, slope बहुत straight है. The escarpment acts as a barrier to the southeast trade winds, giving rise to the rain shadow area in the northeastern part of the highlands, which is also called as the drought quadrilateral. So one by one, I'll explain you these points. Now pay attention. Escarpment is steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. You can see here is Porto Alegre and here is, this is Sao Paulo. So यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक बराबर जो हमारा escarpment है वो ज़्यादा steep है. That is the first point that we have seen here. Then the next is escarpment acts as a trade barrier and the rain shadow region has formed. So यहाँ पे ये escarpment है. So यहाँ से जो winds आ रही है, that are carrying what? That are carrying the moisture, which are going to give rainfall. Here is the rain falling zone, and this has become the rain shadow zone, and this has formed an area that is called as the drought quadrilateral. In this map, you will be able to see. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं students. This is the drought quadrilateral. Okay. यहाँ पे वो हमारा हाईलैंड्स है, हाईलैंड्स का ईस्टर्न पार्ट है, ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट, और यहाँ से जो विंड्स आ रही हैं बराबर, दे हैव बीन स्टॉप्ड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट एंड दिस हैज बिकम अ ड्रॉट एरिया. व्हाट इज अ ड्रॉट एरिया? जहाँ पे रेनफॉल नहीं होगा, वहां पे पानी का कमी होगा, वहां पे क्रॉप्स वगैरह अच्छे से ग्रो नहीं हो पाएंगे. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ड्रॉट. एंड एज यू कैन सी, ऐसा पूरा डायमंड शेप्ड है. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ क्वाड्रिलैटरल. So that is the second part we have completed of Brazil physiographic division. The third part now is a coast. Brazil has a coastline of 7,400 kilometers. It is little shorter than India. India has a coastline of 7,517 kilometers. One may divide that into two parts, namely the northern coast and the eastern coast. The northern coast extends from the state of Amapá in the north to Rio de Grande do Norte in the east. This is called the North Atlantic Coast. So North Atlantic Coast, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे अमापा है, यहाँ पे रियो डे ग्रांडे डा नॉर्टे है. So यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक हमारा आता है North Atlantic Coast. And Rio de Grande से Rio Grande do Sul तक, यहाँ से यहाँ तक हमारा आता है the East Coastal Area. So that is how we have divided the Brazilian coastal part into two regions, the north and the south, north and the east. From there, the eastern coast extends towards the south. The northern coast is characterized by the mouths of the many rivers, including Amazon. I have already told you what is the mouth of the river. The place where the river meets the sea, यहाँ पे the river is meeting the sea. So river जब sea को meet करती है ना बच्चे, तो चलो, तो यहाँ पे देखो ये ऐसा पूरा डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरीज में ऐसा डिवाइड हो जाता है ऐसा. So the river is coming and it is opening its channels. So that is why this region is also called as delta, because a triangle is formed, and it is also called as the mouth of the river. See, these are geographical terms which you should be able to know up till now. See how the mouth is opening of the river, right? It has been divided into so many parts. The greatest delta that is formed, that is by river Ganga. We have seen that in video part 2 of this chapter. Therefore, this region is a low-lying region. On the coast lies the Marajo Island, Marajo and San Marcos Bay. Marajo is a large coastal island located between the mouth of the river Tocantins. So you can see now there are certain things that we are able to grasp here. See, here is first of all the Marajo Island. This island has been formed by the river Amazon. This is the Sao Marcos Bay, and this is the river Tocantins. Okay, so river Tocantins is a tributary of river Amazon, and Amazon or Tocantins ने मिलके Marajo Island बनाया है. This is another island formation here, that is a Sao Marcos Bay. We are trying to explain you each and every point with the maps. Do remember all these maps. You can take a screenshot otherwise as well. The eastern coast receives large number of small rivers. The only major river here that meets the Atlantic Ocean is the São Francisco. We have seen eastern part of Brazil has only one major river, and that is the river São Francisco. यहाँ पे है वो major river. So there are very very small rivers. You can see there are small rivers here. बराबर ऐसा है, originate हो रहे हैं और end हो रहे हैं. बहुत सारे rivers हैं यहाँ पे. But major river है that is São Francisco. The eastern coast receives large number of small rivers. The only major river here that means the Atlantic Ocean is São Francisco. The Brazilian coast is characterized by large number of beaches and sand dune complexes. Now, what does a beach with sand dune look like? It is amazing. I've put a photograph just for you all to see. And the Brazilian coast is also protected by some beautiful coral reefs and atoll islands. Wow. This is how the island looks like. The coastal areas look like. This is a sand dune. ये जो आपको mountain जैसा दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, इसको sand dune बोला जाता है. These are the sand dunes near the beaches. And do you want to see a beach with a sand dune on it? This is how it looks like. Can you see? इतना बड़ा sand dune है और सीधा यहाँ पे beach है. Wow. This is now, dear friends, an atoll island. अटोल आइलैंड क्या होता है? आजू बाजू में पूरा लैंड और सेंटर में भी पानी. बाहर भी वाटर है, अंदर भी वाटर है और बीच में लैंड है. तो सच एन आइलैंड इज कॉल्ड एज एन अटोल आइलैंड. दिस इज अ कोरल रीफ, ब्यूटीफुल कोरल रीफ, but due to the increasing temperature of the waters nowadays, the coral reefs are getting bleached, they are getting destroyed, but it is very colorful. We do have coral reefs near the Maharashtra coast as well, Andaman and Nicobar as well, and one of the largest coral reef is a Great Barrier Reef near Australia. So we have completed 3 physiographic divisions. Now we come on to the 4th, that is the plains. The plains in Brazil are confined to the 2 areas. 2 river ने यहाँ पे plain बनाए हैं, that is Amazon Basin in the north and Parana Paraguay Basin in the southwest. You can see here this is a plain area. ये पूरा Amazon ने plain area बनाया है और ये प्लेन एरिया बनाया है पैराना पैराग्वे रिवर. Amazon plains lying between the 2 highlands form the greatest plain area of Brazil. So when you are talking about the Amazon plain, यहाँ पे हमने देखा गयाना हाईलैंड था, यहाँ पे हमने देखा ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड था, तो उनके दोनों के बीच में ये Amazon plain बना है. Okay, that is what they are trying to tell us with this point. Amazon plains lying in the northern parts of Brazil generally slope eastwards. So Amazon plain east की तरफ slope करता है, and that is why many of the rivers are also flowing towards the east. Now, another thing, Amazon basin is quite wide. Can you see the Amazon basin? And also you are able to see what? बराबर ऐसा यहाँ पे बहुत wide है और यहाँ पे उतना wide नहीं है. Okay, so that is the difference of the Amazon. The Amazon basin is quite wide in the west. In the west, it is around 1300 kilometers and it narrows towards the east. Its width is minimum where the Guyana highlands and the Brazilian highlands come closer. So here is the Guyana highland, here is the Brazilian highland, and दोनों के बीच का जो फिर मतलब Amazon basin बचता है, that is very less, that is only 240 kilometers in the east. As the river approaches the Atlantic Ocean, the width of the plain decreases. Width is चौड़ाई, बराबर, थोड़ा वो एकदम narrow हो रहा है. There are mostly forested areas and largely inaccessible due to the frequent flooding and dense undergrowth. Inaccessible, वो areas जो यहाँ पे जाना मुश्किल हो उसको बोलते हैं inaccessible areas. See the equatorial forest. Do you think is it accessible? Accessible मतलब is it easy to go there? No, absolutely not. Most of the Amazon plains are covered by the tropical rainforest. The forest which I just showed you, that is a tropical rainforest. The other plains in Brazil are located to the southwestern part of the highlands. Southwestern part of the highlands, that is towards the southern part. As you can see, because of the rivers of Parana, this is the Paraguay River, this is the Parana River, and this is the Uruguay River. So they have also formed the plains. The source region of Paraguay slopes towards the south, while the slope region of Parana slopes towards the southwest. So you can see Paraguay एकदम straight south की तरफ आ रही है, and Parana पहले south की तरफ फिर west की तरफ. Pantanal is one of the largest wetland in the world. What's a wetland? मतलब कीचड़ वाला area, and you can see this is Pantanal. This is one of the largest wetlands in the world. It lies towards the southwestern part of the highland areas. It is a region of swamp. Swamp is quicksand or mud, and marshes in the southwestern part. Mato Grosso do Sul in Brazil, and it extends into Argentina as well. And here, my dear friends, you will be able to see some exotic animals like anacondas. This is how the Pantanal looks like. The last physiographical division now is the islands. Besides the mainland, some islands are also included in Brazil. You can see here the Marajo Island. They are classified into the coastal islands and marine islands. Marine islands which are much into the water, and coastal islands मतलब जो coastal areas के बाजू में हो. Most of the coastal islands are formed due to deposition of mud by the rivers. That is, Marajo Island is the best example. It is the largest island made by the river. You can see your Marajo Island. ये largest island है जो एक river ने बनाया है. Marine islands were a part of the mainland. There are more than 300 kilometers away from the mainland in the Atlantic Ocean. There are some islands here, whatever, which are away 300 kilometers from the plains. That is the mainland. And यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है atoll भी है. यहाँ पे देखो Fernando da Noronha Island है. These islands are rocky and they are the top of the submerged mountain. See, you must be knowing this. कि what is actually an island? Island क्या होता है? Actually एक mountain है जो पानी के अंदर है. This is water here. Okay, this is entire water. So आपको ऊपर से दिखेगा तो ये top part. So that is what is an island for you. The island near the coast of the South Atlantic Ocean, we'll see. These islands are rocky and they are the top of the submerged mountains. The islands near the coast of the South Atlantic Ocean are coral islands and they are called atolls. I explained to you, I showed you the photograph, what is an atoll island. These are some of the islands of Brazil. As you can see, very beautiful islands of Brazil. So dear students, we have completed the chapter. There are 3 parts in the series. Part A, that is physiography of India. Part B, rivers, drainage system of Brazil and India. And part C, physiography of Brazil. If you have seen the video, if you have liked it, don't forget, like it, press the like button, share it, and subscribe the channel. This is Sagar Kanal from Kanal's Academy. If you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section. We'll definitely give a reply. Thanks a lot. Have a nice time.